Let's review this game. As you can see, pretty low accuracy, 72.5%. Few blunders, couple of missed key moves, one mistake. Uh, let's see what happened. D4, knight in f6, another Indian game. C4, d5, d5, knight in c3, g6, knight in f3, bishop in g7, bishop in f4, castle, pawn in e3, and these were all theoretical moves, and now we are out of theory with this bishop in g4 by black. I kick the bishop with h3, the bishop goes back to f5, and I can develop my queen in b3, attacking the b7 pawn. Black develops the knight in d7, and here I can capture in the pawn in d5, but I prefer to develop my bishop. As you can see here, an option was to capture the pawn in b7, but as you can see, this is an inaccuracy because after this it is true that I can play this, but there is also this move here. This bishop is not protected, this knight is not protected anymore. I have to exchange the queens. After this, black can also cannot double the rooks yet because that square is protected by the bishop, but it's a complicated position. As you can see, this knight it's in a very passive position to defend the critical square f2. Basically, I won castle in this game. I have to play this move to let the bishop move. Not a great position to be in. So I develop the bishop in e2. The bishop, the rook moves in b8. I castle, and this is a big blunder by black, that moves the pawn to c6 so that I can give my bishop for the rook. Black recaptures with the queen. I finally take the pawn in d5. Black takes back. Here I could have taken also that pawn, because this. And instead I prefer to activate my rook and put it on the open c-file. Black reroutes the knight in b6. I centralize my rook. Here there is this move by black that put the bishop in e4, and I decided to capture since my position is better. Black captures back with the knight. I attack it with my bishop in d3, and here I decide to trade the bishop for the knight. Black recaptures with the pawn, attacking my knight that has to move. I move my knight in e5. This is an error because it is attacked 2 times, so black here is happy to give the bishop. I recapture back with my pawn, but that pawn is captured by the queen. So now the position is still better for white, but black has chances, still has chances to win this game. The idea here is to double my rooks. Black puts the queen in f6, threatening the pawn in f2 that is protected by the rook in c2. I can push my a pawn to a4, knight in c4, and here I could have taken the pawn in b7. Instead I played the defensive move f1, very passive. I also have to be careful because there is a fork in d2 in case my c2 rook moves. Pawn in b6, queen in b5, sorry, pawn in b6, queen in b5, attacking the pawn in d5, pawn in e6, protecting the pawn in d5. I try to infiltrate with my queen. Probably here the best idea was to move in a6. Black attacks my queen with rook in f7. I move my queen in c8 with check. The king moves in g7. Now here I attack the knight, which is a blunder, because here black could have played this one, and I can capture back, because if I capture back I'm losing a rook and probably the game. Black doesn't see that option and moves back the knight in d6, attacking my queen. My queen moves, attacking the knight. The knight moves in f5. I propose the exchange of the rooks. Black accepts. I capture back the rook with check. The queen blocks the check, and here I have 2 options. The best one is to play rook in c1, and after this I can yes, I can also play this one, this, and now I'm very happy to trade. However, nothing of these happened in the game, because after this I misclicked and I played this. I fucked up with the trackpad and I misclicked, so I gave away my queen for free, and I immediately resigned. So not a lot to learn from, I think, in this game. Yeah, a couple of mistakes. Here I could have taken some pawns. Yeah, here the idea was to go here, and here there is a fork. After this, oh, this is cool because this pawn is pinned. So this has to be defended. Okay, that's enough for this review. See you in the next one. Ciao ciao.